All right, we're just going to get started here in just a moment. We are just waiting to make sure attendees can get in, being this is the first live event that we're hosting. I'm actually here, no recording, so we're just letting people give them a moment to get in so that they're going to be available to answer some trivia questions. All right, well, I think I'll get started here. It's trivia time. We're celebrating GP's 20 plus years. The agenda for today is pretty simple. We're just going to go through a thank you, talk about the key dates that we've talked about a little bit already with GP end of life, and then talk a little bit about how Stone Ridge can help you navigate what's next after GP. And then on to what most people are here for anyway is trivia time. I am one of your game show hosts, Corey Severson. I'm a client success manager and consultant on the GP team, and I have worked with GP or Great Plains. I see I spelt it wrong there. Back since 2008. And in your other game show host, Leanne, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, thank you, Corey. So I am Leanne McGregor, the Director of Client Success. And yes, it's true. I started working with Great Plains back in 1995. Great Plains for DOS was still a thing.
That's impressive. A little bit longer than me. All right. All right. So this is just a quick slide. We just want to say thank you to all of our Stone Ridge customers. Without you, Stone Ridge wouldn't be what it is today. And in particular, we want to thank our GP customers in this event because this is on the GP stage. We so appreciate you guys and want to thank you for letting us help you with your current install of GP and then help you with what's next and navigating you to what's after GP. Again, reiterating the end of life dates. So support and patches for GP are going to end in 12/31 of 2029. So that means Microsoft stops support for GP and then they stop releasing the year-end patches. Stoneridge will still be here regardless to help support you with GP if you're still using it at that time. But know that at that time, Microsoft stops. If by chance there is a vulnerability that comes out after 2029, up until 2031, Microsoft will release a fix for it. Now, in my time as being a GP consultant, I don't recall there ever being a vulnerability that compromised access into GP or anything like that outside of hackers that get into your network. So my guess is 2029 will be the last patch. So after 2029, you guys can let me know if I'm right or not. So what's next for you folks that are on GP? Well, if by chance you want to continue using it, but your servers are end of life and you don't want to pay the 15, 20, $30,000 to get a new server, well, we can host you in Azure. We can migrate your GP environment out there until you're ready to move to BC. And not only can we migrate GP, but we can also help you with all of your other Microsoft applications. So SharePoint, Teams, OneDrive, anything Microsoft makes, we have a team here that can help you with it. The recommended option for what's next is to migrate from GP to BC. As Eric mentioned earlier in the keynote, we're a top 10 Microsoft partner. So you know darn well that we have one of the best BC teams as well that can help navigate getting you from GP to BC. If now is not the time to do it and you're going to continue to using GP, I just also want to reiterate that we're going to support you. Your great team of GP consultants is going to be here as long as you need to help you with GP. Now, where do you find information about what's next? Well, of course, Stone Ridge. I mean, that's why we're having these conferences and stuff, is so that we can help inform you as to what we can help you with after Dynamics GP. And then again, talking about our BC team, we've migrated a lot of customers already. So each of those migrations, we get better and better at them, and they're going to continue to get better. Again, the conferences, I just want to reiterate one that we're having in June. It's the GP Journey. So for those of you that are still on GP, and we're having an in-person event, as Terry Healy mentioned, at the Microsoft campus in June, and we would love to have you there. And then I just want to take one moment to talk about the client success managers. We have a strong team of folks here that are ready and willing to talk to you guys about what's next after Dynamics GP. So if you don't know who your CSM is, we have a group email, csm@stoneridgesoftware.com, that you can email out to, and you'll get assigned a client success manager to start having those discussions. All right, this is it. GP trivia time. So how this is going to work is we're going to ask a question. You will type your answer in the chat, and if they're sorry, the first two questions are going to be open-ended questions, and Leanne is going to pick a winner from whoever answers on the first two, and then after that, we're looking for a specific answer, and we will pick whoever gets it right first or who is closest after 20 or 30 seconds. Also, if you are a Stone Ridge employee, you are not eligible to win, but I will allow you to give assistance in the chat if we aren't getting an answer that we're looking for. So here we go. First question. What year did your company start using Dynamics GP or Great Plains software? Now we'll give you 20, 30 seconds here, and then we'll draw a cutoff. A line will show up in the chat, and that is the end of that question. Then Leanne will pick a winner. All right, so we'll go 10 more seconds here. All right, looks like we're getting a lot of answers in there, Leanne. You let me know when you have a winner selected.
This is awesome. 1998, Jasmine, I hope I pronounced your name right, Klepp is the winner of this question.
Wow, that is a long time ago. All right, we're ready for question 2. What is your favorite feature in Dynamics GP? Go ahead and start typing your answers down in the chat. Smart list, ooh, that's a dandy. Also, you'll notice that we went through the web browser search and found a bunch of old images from different, I guess, Great Plains logos and have placed them in each question. So you'll see some pretty old looking logos that maybe you've never seen before.
Okay, the winner of this one is Karen Teasdale. Smart list.
All right. And I don't know, did I mention that each winner is a $15 Starbucks gift card? So get in there and start posting your answers. These next ones here, we're looking for a specific answer or as close as you can get. Some of them will be pretty easy and some of them are a little difficult. So question 3, I got to get my cursor back up here. What year was Great Plains Software founded? So we're looking for the very first year that Great Plains Software was considered to be a company. Start posting your answers, or go out to the Google Webs and search it up. All right, I think we're getting some pretty good answers in there, Leanne.
We are.
I don't think that we have received the correct answer yet. Or maybe we have.
We have, and
We
I
have.
like that,
Okay.
Paul. Before I started, so the winner who responded is Ashley Reisenauer.
All right. Ashley, congrats. So here we go. Question number, well, yeah, the answer comes up next. It is 1981. So question number 4. What year did Microsoft acquire Great Plains Software? So just remember, if you've won once already, you can't win again. And if you are a Stone Ridge employee, you cannot win at all. Over. All right, Leanne, as soon as you see a correct answer, let us know and we'll move forward.
I see a winner, Jeffrey Harstick.
All right. Jeff, congrats. All right, yep, so the 2001 was the correct answer. The deal was announced in 2000, but didn't actually complete until 2001. So it was a little bit of a trick question. Question 5, what amount in dollars did Microsoft pay to acquire Great Plains Software?
A hint, it's a lot.
It's a lot, yep. Ooh, boy, that was quick.
Shelley, you were quick. So
Yep, Shelley, you got it.
1.1 billion.
Yep. All right, here we go. Yep. So 1.1 billion was the answer we were looking for. Question 6, ballpark, just a guesstimate, closest to the answer we're expecting wins. Around how many companies used Dynamics GP at its peak usage? It's I'll just say it's above 100,000, but lower than 200,000.
That's a good hint, Corey.
Yep. Ooh, Angie's pretty close.
Yeah,
Ooh,
there's a few that are pretty close.
ooh. Oh, getting closer. Oh,
Oh,
all
I
right.
think we're gonna give it to Jasmine.
Okay. Well, Jasmine won once already, but right?
Oh, you're right. Then I'm gonna
Yep.
go to Nicole. Nicole
Okay.
Hefta.
Yep. Nicole, you and Jasmine are almost equally as close. So, whoop, 140,000 companies is what we were looking for. There's still a lot of companies that use it, but not that many. But all right. So, question 7: how many countries was Dynamics GP used in? Okay, it's at least it's a little lower than that, but you're close. Keep them coming. Ooh, there's a pretty close answer. Jeff Kitchen's a little higher.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Angie Wentland. You are close.
Okay. Yep. All right. All right. So here we go. The answer is 132 countries. We had picked. Sorry, Jeff, after your answer, but you would have ended up being the closest. But we had picked already. So all right, Angie, you can't win again. But here we go on to the next one. Question 8: what year did Great Plains Software have its IPO, or initial public offering? So when they became available on the stock market. I believe we have a correct answer.
Elise, good
At
job.
least, yep, yep. One and done on that one. So the correct answer is 1997. Question 9. All right, this is a tricky one. So if there are any uh, Stone Ridge GP consultants on the call, you feel free to give some guidance on this one. So what is the technical name of the table in the GP company database that holds open year posted GL transactions? This one's tricky, but this is where all of your financial report data comes from. Not all of it, but most of it. It definitely starts with the GL. Paul, thanks for the hints. Ooh, Shelly.
Oh, Shelley won
Shelly's
already.
already won. Yep. So if someone else can post that answer in. Oh, Kim.
Kim Crick.
Yep. All right, Kim. Starbucks gift card for you. GL 20,000. All right. Next question 10. We've got 5 left here. Who was the Microsoft CEO when Great Plains was acquired? All right. Any guesses? He is the owner of the Los Angeles Clippers, I believe. Now that looks correct to me.
And Nicole has already won, so someone
Nicole
else
has won.
could quickly jump in.
Amber.
Amber. Good
All
job,
right.
Amber.
Nice. Yep, that is correct. I had never seen anybody dance around on a stage more than Steve Ballmer, unless I was at a dance competition. Had a lot of energy, that feller. Okay, question 11. What software language is Dynamics GP mainly developed in? This is a toughie. Yep. Shelley has the correct answer in there for us. If there's anybody else out here that hasn't won yet. All right.
Okay, if not, it's going to go to Shelley.
Okay.
Congrats, Shelley.
Sounds good. Yep. Well, we'll break the rules, I guess. If we're getting slower on the answers, we can let people win more than once. All right, here we go. Question 12. What was the name of the conference Great Plains Software held every year? This is a tough one too. I was never around to go to one. Karen, remember that for the next
Ooh,
question.
yep.
All right. Any guesses? Yes,
Oh,
Paul.
good hint, Paul.
Good hint. Yep. Yep. Lots of animals running together in a group. Kind of unexpected. Yes, there we go. Jeff
Jeff.
Kitchens. Awesome. That was it. Stampede. All right. Okay, next question. What was the name of the conference Microsoft held that partners and users attended that is also no longer offered? There you go, Karen. You are on top of it. That's it. Yep. Convergence was first held in 97 and ended in 2015. So I was definitely at a number of those. They were a lot of fun, but a lot of work answering all the questions. All right, last question. So this is a hard one. What was the name of the software company Great Plains acquired in 1997? And a hint: this module is still in the software today, and it's the manufacturing module. What company made that module that Microsoft acquired? We actually have a feller on our team, Rob Wagner, that worked at this company. Any guesses on that one? Like I said, it's a tough one.
I can imagine people are quickly Googling.
No, at least it was not. That's not the one we're looking for. I had even performed a little Googling and I didn't find it, but uh, Rob knew the answer, so because he was there. All right.
Okay.
It starts with the letter I.
I
All
think we're
right.
going to have to share it, Corey.
Gonna have to share it. Okay, here we go. It was called iControl, and it was acquired one day before the Great Plains IPO. I good, close, Rob. Yeah, cool. Well, that's it. Yeah, I appreciate everybody's time here and going through the trivia. We'll be mailing out or reaching out for more information on the winners. And yeah, I appreciate you guys joining us. And again, GP customers, thank you. Now we just need to figure out how to stop. There we go. Ending session.